Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me here live once again this week at the Royal Sit Down. I'm your host, Xyla Royals, and tonight's royal topic is: when is it the best time to introduce our children to the lifestyles? Oh man, when is it the best time to introduce our children to the lifestyles of which we have chosen to practice is a great debate among us spiritual workers and healers and so forth. So I turned to Facebook, posting this interesting topic in some of my favorite Facebook groups, and I gathered from a lot of my mothers that they are very comfortable with introducing their children to the tradition straight out the womb, in the womb, and at birth. And I can respect that because in a lot of cultures and traditions, children start off young embracing their heritage, their culture, their tradition, their religion, what have you. They start off young embracing who they are and what blood runs through their veins. And I love it and I respect it. And as a matter of a fact, shout out to the moms that participated in my in my posts, and following that particular thing. A lot of children actually participate in rituals and in ceremonies because spirits can pass through children a lot easier. Because I actually read a book, and I speak about this book in my group. Okay? This book, they were actually channeling these 7 African powers, Eshu and Oshun. They were channeling these spirits, and one of the spirits passed through the baby, and this was a baby, guys. I'm talking about like 9 months. I think the baby. No. Actually, I'm sorry. I take that back. Baby was was about to turn 1 year old because he didn't have a name yet. Okay, so baby was like about to turn 1 year old, and a spirit passed through baby, and baby started actually talking, you guys. So babies actually participate in rituals too. Children start off young participating in rituals. So I can agree with my moms that are comfortable with their children starting off in the womb and at birth. So, but following that high volume of comments, the second high volume was waiting till our children or asking us questions. And I can get down with that too, because I feel like when a child is asking questions, that means that child is actually paying attention, and that child is aware, and that child is interested. So he or she is seeking the knowledge, and I can definitely appreciate that child is interested what it is that you do. And I think that that's cool too. For my parents that feel like they don't want to force their children into something, but, or, it's either feel like they're forcing them, or just feel like when the child is ready. But however, I can definitely respect all opinions. I am not bashing my mothers for starting their children off young, because children should know who they are and what blood runs through their veins. So I just wanted to clear that up. But you do have parents that would prefer to wait till their children are asking questions, because they don't want to feel like they're forcing this knowledge on them. Because some of us have chosen Keyword, we've chosen some of these traditions and some of these practices. Keep that in mind. So, and I can definitely relate to my parents that say that, hey, if this is a part of your lifestyle, then it is definitely a part of theirs. I had one mother who felt that way, and I can respect the way everybody feels, because the way I started my children off with just simple little prayers, getting them used to, spells and what it is to say and how to say them. So I felt comfortable with that. And many of my mothers feel actually comfortable with introducing their children off with crystals and simple meditation. Now, that's something that a child can grasp. A child can grasp simple meditation and learning how to use their crystals for therapy and to soothe them. You know, I just found it really interesting that a lot of my mothers say, hey, my children are 8 and 9, and yeah, we've been there. They're already learning their herbs and they're very familiar and they want to light candles. Oh, yes, I love it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, I feel like there's a balance. Whenever you're comfortable and whenever your children are comfortable, we can definitely, introduce our children to the lifestyle. Because as for me, I don't want to really introduce them. I just want to bird feed them knowledge, because I don't want to scare my children, but I definitely want to get my children used to seeing skulls and seeing black candles and what it is different colors are used for. I would definitely start my children off somewhere around there in that area. So I hope that you guys definitely enjoyed this topic, and I hope that you guys enjoyed me, Xyla Royals, here at the Royal Sit Down. And I hope that you guys join me once again next week, same time, 8:30, Tuesday, here at the Royal Sit Down. I love you guys. Peace out.